Good evening, everyone, or good morning, depending on where you're at. This is Kendo here, aka Graham Kennedy. We're here tonight to watch our match, which is going to be, as you can see on the screen now, God-given talent against Ghost War Operators. Okay, in case you weren't aware, last night I was casting Ghost War Operators Black Squad, and as you've seen, they were up against a really strong HVT Alpha squad, while tonight their main team, Ghost War Operators, will be up against God-given talent. I'm still waiting of an invite to the lobby at the moment, so once I do get that, we will get this game underway. So while we are waiting, we may as well have a look at these rosters. So we'll first of all have a look at who will be under the Alpha team, God-given talent. So as you can see, the roster is going to be What to Do, MPX Westo, MPX Beast Mode, and Legion of Doom 33. I haven't had a chance to see how any of these play, so it'll be interesting for myself to see how they play as a team, working together. And it's a case that, again, like we said again last night on Ghost War Operators Black, see if they've got that chemistry, see if they've been working on the comms, and see how they come up against who will be on the Bravo team, Ghost War Operator, who will be running out of the Bravo team. So as you can see, it is going to be Tom Hernard, who is going to be the captain. From here you'll have Hemdall, Damon, and Andreas. Okay, they did have a scrim earlier in the week, which I was overcasting, but we had to swap a player out tonight. Damon is in place of Easy Killer, who has had electronic issues with his headset, so unfortunately cannot get that functioning properly, so unfortunately he's had to drop out tonight in place of Damon. It'll be interesting to see how this communication will be affected by that, because they've been scrimming all week with the regular four. I don't know how much practice that they've been doing with Damon, so we will see what will happen. Okay, so like I say, I am awaiting of an invite into the game, so do stay with us. We will be right back as soon as we get going. Okay. Don't forget, people, do send links out of the stream, get people in here. I know there's other matches going on tonight, because in case you're not aware, in another stream, Ling is currently streaming Supreme Ghosts against Gruella Mob. That should be an interesting match to see as well. So if you can, put both streams on so you can multi-twitch, just get as much activity within this community as we can, because it is you guys that help make this community keep on going, getting stronger and stronger. So do keep that flow going, because I'd like to thank all 9 of you that are currently in the stream. I know some of you may not be using your actual information to get yourself shown in the users, but I do appreciate you coming to check out the stream. Come chat, have a little discussion, because let's have a question. How many of you have played against either of these teams? Do any of you know how they play? Just something to get the chat going. very interested to know what you think of these two teams, because I'll put their team logos up once again. As you can see, it is God-given talent against post-war operators we will be watching tonight. Like I say, I am still waiting on this invite. I'm just going to quickly try and send the host of the lobby a quick message. Currently about to get a communication chat through here. Looks like we've had a slight technical issue getting me into the game. I have just messaged the player of the lobby. Because who are you guys in the stream looking to follow? I'm interested to find out what you guys are thinking. Who are you supporting? There we have. I have just had the invite to join the session. Right, and there we have it. Okay, so we are about to get this match underway. Right, so we're going to get ourselves right into this. As you can see, we are in the lobby, and once the teams are ready, I will say good luck and have fun. That's the main thing. So there you go. I have just let the teams know that I am ready. So we are about to get our teams underway. So we've got Alpha Team, which is going to be what to do, Beast Mode, Legion of Doom, MP West, as you can see on the right hand side, and on the left you've got Tom, Demon, Hemdall and Andreas. So we're just waiting on, I'm assuming that both teams are just getting their final confirmations, letting us know that everything's ready to go. So as you can see, the host of the lobby is just making sure all the settings are correct, because it looks like we're about to play Urban Incursion on Uplink. Now, in case you don't know, Uplink, the aim of the game is you either get all the team either killed, or that little yellow icon in the middle of the map, after a certain length of time within the game, that becomes available, and then the teams can capture it, and that allows the game to end a lot sooner than seeing the time limit out. So here we go, people. We're about to get this match underway. So let's have a look to see what classes they have. You tend to find you'll always have some sort of a drone, just to gather that little bit of intel. So as you can see, God-given talent against Ghost War Operator. This should be a very interesting match. And for some reason the game has decided to switch out the team, so do bear in mind Ghost War Operators are on your left and God-given talent is on the right. And I'll just quickly switch them teams out, just so at least then you're given that option. Here you've got Beast Mode trying to do a very aggressive push. You've got Andreas down there. Demon's also pushing along. So do bear in mind, currently the team talent, God-given talent are the right team, and Ghost War Operators are the left. So as you can see, Beast Mode is right next to Legion. Let's see if he knows what's going on. As you can see, Disruptor is in the area. The Mortis one is going out. We'll jump on board here with Demon, who's trying to make a little bit of a play. He's trying to get himself just in a little bit of a position.
We got anti-personnel mines.
While you can see the furthest person ahead from Ghost War Operators is Andreas. So we'll jump on board here. As you can see, he's the Echelon class, so he's trying to just get a little bit of intel by if the
drone is airborne.
The opposition are moving about, he gets pinged up. Hemdall here, he's trying to just move around.
Frag out.
He's getting a nice little overview position here. Andreas is currently in a little bit of a gunfight, so we'll jump on board with him.
Drone airborne.
He can see Beast Mode in the windows. He should have given that intel out to his team. You had Demon here. He was in a bit of a gunfight himself. He got put in the toxic cloud, which is why he's had to duck out. And in case you're not aware, there are no ammo crates here tonight. Okay, as part of the Ghost War League rules, there are no resupplies. So do bear that in mind. Your life is your life. So as you can see, he's trying to wrap around. He doesn't know what to do. He's down there. So let's have a look to see what sort of move he can make.
Enemy drone overhead.
Taking heavy fire. Man down.
He gets taken demon.
Grenade,
What do
move.
take out? What to do? Hemmed
That
off.
tango's down.
Gets the train, gets beast mode. So we'll jump on board with Andreas. He's just trying to get grenaded. Now, what to do is currently having to watch out for demon, making sure that no one's trying to get the pickle. You've got beast mode down over there. It does look like Andreas gets the kill because MP West was trying to push up. Very nicely played. He's trying to get the intel. He's getting shot in the back by Legion, so we'll jump on board with Legion himself. He's currently in a gunfight. He's trying to place a mine, however, because of that, he gets taken out. So the last person alive is what to do. He's currently using his diversionist drone just to gather a little bit of intel, seeing where his
Enemy drone. Watch it.
enemy is. They know where he is, because as you can see, he's currently in that toxic cloud. He's having to get himself out. He barely gets away with his life. Oh, and that is unfortunate. He runs right into a mine, and that is 1-0 to Ghost War Operator. So let's have a look to see what classes people choose here tonight for this round. Few interesting choices going on here. And here we go again, round 2. Let's see if God-given talent can come back from this.
Deploying
So
the
do
drone.
bear in mind, God-given talent are currently the red team and Ghost War Operators are your left team.
Enemy
So
drone
God-given
overhead.
talent are red and Ghost War Operators are currently the blue team. Just so you're aware which team is what. As you can see here, he's just been dropped a smoke
Drone
bomb
airborne.
on his head. He's trying to get out about with his life.
Frag.
We've got enemy activity.
He's done the right thing, he's just moving away, just keeping himself out of danger. Okay?
Tango's just gave away their position.
I'm pinned down.
As you see, he
We got
gets
a man
taken
down.
out of the back by Tom.
Got a
That's a
possible
really
fix
good
on the
play,
enemy.
so we'll jump on board. It's quickly becoming a 4v2. Beast mode's down, and so is what to do. As you can see, Tom is trying to wrap around. He doesn't know Legion is down there. So at the moment, you've got Damon and Hemdall working as a 2, and at the moment, Tom and Andreas are currently working solo. However, as you can see, it sounds like Damon and Hemdall have asked Tom to wrap around just to help them out a little bit. Andreas is just using his echelon class. We'll jump on board here.
One hostile remaining. Get this done.
So as you can see, Andreas knows Doom's there. So it is very quickly a 1v3. He's trying to throw out a mine, however he's unsuccessful. He's throwing a lot more out. He's just making sure that he doesn't get flanked. As you can see, he's using that echelon class. If Legion was not moving, he would know that he won't be seen. However, the fact he is moving, Andreas then calls out the information,
Enemy drone. Watch it.
and that will stop. Grenades coming in, it's going to be very difficult to get out of this. Now, it is 2-0. So let's see if they can come back from this. So I'll just remove the text just so it doesn't confuse you guys in the stream. So bear in mind, Ghost War Operators are your blue team, and God-Given Talent are your red team, the Alpha. Okay. Now, as you can see, you've got Legion being that scout, using his mortar drone. Let's see what Western what to do choose. So we've got 2 drones going on. This is, my guess is there's going to be a very aggressive play here. I like what I'm seeing. It's got the similar sort of strategy with Ghost War Operators. However, they're doing it slightly differently with the Scout and Toxic. Ghost War Operators have had a very good start, so we'll jump on board here with them.
Drone going up.
So you've got Andreas trying to run straight into the battle with Tom. You've got the Toxic drone going up. So let's see what he can see. I don't know
Y'all hear that?
where
Bad
he's
guys are
marking,
making some
but
noise.
as you can see there's the Toxic. Now that's stopping
Enemy drone
God-Given
airborne.
Talent from pushing into that middle ground, as you can see.
Bad guys are making some noise.
And because of that, that gives the likes of Demon, Tom and Andreas
Enemy drone.
a chance to get themselves into position. As you can see, he's just being using his bios to try and get a little bit of intel. You can see him there. Looks like he's not got anything in his hand, but that is his binos. He sees what to do. As we'll have an overview of the map. So they're currently all in a line. Now, as you can see, Demon's currently on his own trying to get a little bit of intel. Got Andreas, Hemdall and Tom trying to make a push. Oh, I like this play from Legion. This could be a very interesting play. I like this. I really do. Ghost War Operators have no idea that this is getting played out. Going to jump on board with our scout, Tom. He's very, very weak. And this guy is a very important character because most of the time when you're using scout, you're actually allowing yourself to have the drone pilot, which allows yourself to get that drone up in the air a lot faster. So as you can see, I've swapped the teams around. Unfortunately, Ghost War Operator is a bit too big to fit across the side of it, so I've put it a little bit higher, just to allow you to know to be a little bit less big. We're going to jump on board with base mode because they're getting very aggressive on Ghost War Operators. What to do is trying to push around. The mortar drone's going up in the air. Let's see where he activates his mortar. However, as he's about to drop his mortar drone, he gets, unfortunately, the Toxic drone dropped on his head, so he's had to abandon dropping his mortar. And again, that's because he's had to get out of that, and it's Ghost War Operators have restricted that move. So that's a very smart play. It's not all about getting the kills, it's strategically placing yourself in the right positions to gain an advantage on the battlefield, and that's exactly what happened there. So you got what got to do. He's the furthest one up for his team. He's going to be coming up to Hendal, as you can see, in 60 odd meters or so. The only thing he knows that he's got a disruptor in the area. He does not know there's a second person with him. As you can see, Westo looks like he's going to start making his moves coming around. So as you can see on the overview, getting shot. So as you can see, Demon looks like he's seeing someone. He's going to rotate himself back. So as you can see here, he's seeing Westo up on the top. Now what to do, drops his own. Now here comes a push. What to do, Westo pushing Ghost War Operators further and further back. Here comes the mortar. Tom just escaped barely with his life. Demon's here trying to cut off the flank. Try and get the scout drone, see if he gets marked. He doesn't get marked, however, because of the shooting, Westo has no idea whereabouts he is. The nade's coming in, trying to flush him out. Unfortunately, it won't get him anywhere. Looks like the gas drone is marking out where people are. Because do bear in mind, I don't know who's pinging, but for some reason, the shoutcaster mode has that up with that sound, so I have no idea which team is actually pinging. It could well be the fact that scout drone's coming up pinging where the teams are. Now as you can see there, that's the intel point. Both teams have to make sure that they're guarding that, not allowing any of the teams to try and take that. What to do is currently trying to push round, however Demon has dropped back. The ball has to try and regroup, because by the looks of things, Andreas is going to get pushed. So let's jump on board with Andreas. If I'm not mistaken, he should be aware, Andreas, that beast mode is there because he was moving. We've got gunshots happening. We'll try and find out where them shots were coming from. Hemdall using his drone. Looks like both drones are out at the moment. Beautiful kill there by Legion. I couldn't get that on at the time, however it has just opened up the battlefield. It's now a 4v3 in favour of God-given talent. The toxic drone has just dropped its gas. Andreas had to get out of there. So as you can see, Demon is there. Legion's up high, just making sure that no one picks up Demon. And it's currently a little bit of a stalemate at the moment. You've got Tom wrapped round, just sitting in this building on his own, seeing if the opposition try and flank round. And you've got Hemdall and Andreas at the same point. So from here we'll try and find out what will go on. So let's see if anyone makes a play. The gas drone comes out, the mortar drone comes out. See if the gas drone goes over to find anybody, if anybody's out. Westo immediately starts shooting the drone, and that brings out the intel, and that's why I had to take out that drone really quickly. The mortar drone gets dropped onto Tom, who's really weak, however, because he's in the building, it's giving him some protection. So at the moment this is a very cagey match. Beast mode and Legion of Doom trying to work together to slowly make their way around. As you can see, the scout drone in the air, so that'll call intel. Legion trying to take out that scout. Because of that, the toxic drone's gone on top of Hemdall and Andreas. They've both had to back away. That could have gave what to do and Westo a chance to push. Here comes the pinch. Grenade going in. Andreas is trying to give him a bit of backup. There goes the grenade. Unfortunately, it does not connect. Now, what's just happened there? If you look on the overview, toxic drones stopping Andreas and Hemdall from pushing out, and because of that, it's only allowing them to go so far. Legion just trying to get a little bit of intel. He knows he's on the drone. He's trying to push out. Will he be able to get the shot? Yes, he does. He gets the drop. That's a really smart play. Beast mode trying to get out, wrapping himself around. Beautiful drop there by Beast mode. He gets the second. Oh my god. What a play. What a play. All because of beast mode. He's completely turned the tide. He's picking up his team. And it's all left up to Tom. There's not a lot he can do here. It looks like God-given talent are going to get round number 3. And that was a huge play by beast mode. If it wasn't for that 2-piece, that would have been a totally different outcome there. And that's all about being in the moment. And beast mode was in that moment. Very well played. He clutched that up extremely well. Oh, this is interesting. Drone pilot coming out from both the Tom and Hemdall. And Legion. Ooh. Just using thermal. Now, in case you're not aware, the difference between the drone pilot and thermal, the thermal gives you kind of like a heat seeker view of the map, while the drone pilot just means that you can get your drone faster in the game. I'm going to stay on board with beast mode. He deserves to have a bit of time in the stream after that 2-piece, because that was absolutely phenomenal. Both scout and gas out at the same time, so the scout's going to gather the intel while the gas drone starts stopping people from getting into certain areas. That's exactly what's happened. Beast mode's having to run through that toxic gas. He's the furthest one up, but God-given talent scout drone the gas drone is also in the air. He drops it on top of the demon mask, and because of that, he's also had to back away. He's checking the entrance. It doesn't look like he's going to get any action there. So we're going to swap on board with Westo. And now he's isolated himself from the team. Now, I don't know how much Westo can see of Demon, but as we can see, he could potentially just see the top of his head. He should have seen him there standing up. And hopefully his team would have called that out. You've got Hemdall all the way back there. And there you have it. He should have called that out, known where Andreas is. I don't think he realises there's actually 2 in that building. However, because of that, that's allowed him just to put a little bit of suppression. Now, because of that, beast mode is currently trying to find Hemdall. So we're going to jump on board with beast mode. Very close. Beast mode drops Hemdall. Now that's a very crucial kill. Now that's ice. All because he was isolated. It was a 1v1 situation. Nobody to trade. And now Demon and Tom are trying to work together, trying to get beast mode. And because of that, here comes the push. Toxic drone is pushing Demon down a little bit lower than what he would like. Beast mode's had to back off a little bit. And Westo gets Andreas, gets Tom, and once again, it's a 4v1 situation, but this time it's Demon all on his own. Can Demon make a clutch play? As you can see, 115 seconds until the access point is available. What to do? Sees him, but Legion of Doom gets the drop, and it's now 2-2. So just in case you guys are wondering what's going on here, this is a Ghost War League's Xbox D-League match Week 1, Season 4. God-given talent against Ghost War Operators. Ghost War Operators, if you've just joined us, are your Bravo team in blue, and God-given talent are your Alpha team in red. Ghost War Operators took a 2-0 lead, and now God-given talent, it looks like they've got their flow, got the communication out, and they've brought it back. It's now 2-2. So let's see what beast mode does. It looks like we're going to go into the main town again. Now it looks like there's been a little bit of a change up in the squad. Andreas has gone tech. Now tech is a very useful tool to have that stops the drones from going up. So if there's a specific drone that they want to stop, all they do is bat tech down. As you've just seen there, tech has gone down. That stops the drone from coming up. So what to do? Rotating round. Let's see if Westo sees him. Demon gets the drop. So we'll jump on board here with Hemdall. He's on his drone. He drops the toxic. Communication from Demon and Hemdall, and as you can see, Tom above just giving a little bit of info saying roughly whereabouts a member of the God-given talent squad are. Gunplay from Demon, however Westo gets the drop, and that's tied up this game. Westo using that LMG, so giving his team a little bit of support by the suppression. Beast Modes gets the drop on Tom. So as you can see, it's now become a 3v2 situation. Two members of Ghost War Operators currently down in the same building. Now as you can see, Andreas is just there. And unfortunately, Hemdall is backing up Andreas. That was really good support. As you can see here, Westo is picking up. Now Battle has given Ghost War Operators a little bit of info saying, maybe I can pick up. And that's exactly what he's trying. Grenade coming in, so he's forced to push. Unfortunately, he gets taken out. It's now a 2v2. Legion of Doom, beautiful mortar there on Andreas, which makes it a 2v1 situation. He's got to be quick. You can see Legion just dropping his mines behind. He now knows roughly where that was. Grenades coming up. Connect, however. So let's see who blinks first. There's the gas drone. So they know straight away they've got to try and press. And that's exactly what they're trying to do. As you can see here. Grenades going in, trying to get Hemdall, however he's not in that room. Ghost War Operator's got a second person up. It's about to be all four here. And that is completely changed the tide of the game. Here we go. Hemdall gets the drop. He throws the grenade. I can see Westor's had to back off because he was disrupted, so he doesn't know who or how many players were going to press him. He's having to just protect himself just a little bit. You've got Tom and Demon both pushing. Westor gets the drop. It's now a 3v1. Let's see what Westor does. He's trying to aggressively push him. He gets him down. Now, oh my god, no. No. I do not believe that. He's just got the 3-piece. Unbelievable. Completely changed that round. I thought that was all over for God-given talent. But what a play. That was mint. Well played. If I was the Bravo team of Ghost War Operators, I would be absolutely kicking myself. And this is all, as you can see, Westor is using steady hands, so it means that they can keep the firepower very, very accurate. So you've got to decide when you're choosing your perks what sort of things you're going to do, because end of the day, they will decide how your gun responds. So as you can see, we're on board here with Beast Mode. We've won an overview of a map, just to give yourselves an idea how it's looking. Toxic Drone goes on top of Ghost War Operators. Tech goes down. That stops God-given talent's drone from going up. Legion's going on a flank here. This could be a very, very interesting play. Mortar drone comes out. Hemdall's about to push. He's got to get into that film or else the mortars will pay. And there you go, now we can get to where he wanted to be, which was just on the inside. Just as you can see, he's got his back covered by the crate. And because of that, he's allowing himself just to watch one way. Andreas out there on his own, not going to get much. You've got Damon there, he was trying to get a shot on Westor. Legion and Andreas going to try and get on board with him. As you can see, they're right next to each other. I have no idea how close they are. This is absolutely insane. But as soon as one of them shoots, they're going to know where each other are. They've got to. I think Legion knows. And there you have, Demon gets the drop. And there you go, Legion gets the second, all because of his mind. Westor trying to take out Hemdall. Hemdall gets out barely with his life. Demon trying to rotate, trying to find opposition, but as you know, there are no one around. Tom's a bit isolated for my liking, but the fact is, everyone has a play strategy. Sometimes you have one person going on the flank, and that looks like what Tom was doing, or protecting the flank. All depends on what's going on. But now Tom's being the front man, he's pushing up, so we'll jump on board here. Andreas has put up his drone, so as you can see on the overview, he's just trying to find out where the opposition are. And both scouts on. Westor's firing, that gives him identification. Was he able to drop his toxic? No, he wasn't. That was really well done by Westor, restricting that ability. But again, that gives Goes to our operators intel where Westall was. And as you can see, Hemdall is now up high. Beast mode is also up high. Now this could be very, very interesting if he gets it right. He's on a very sneaky flank, so do bear that in mind. Ghost War operators have no idea that this is coming. Absolutely no idea. Beautiful play. Now that's a 3v2. Now the 3v1, all because that was very well communicated. Demon trying to get beast mode. Jump on board with Demon. Just seeing if he can find beast mode. Now as you can see there, God-given talent are trying to regroup, get together. Beast mode's just covering the entrance. He gets dropped. Now we're 1v3. Westall trying to suppress. Here comes the mortars. Will it be dropped on his head? No, I think it looks like it's dropped back, however. There's the push. What it do, comes out, gets the drop, and it is 4-2. This game, it could go either way. Both teams are playing really well. It's just a fact. God-given talent are just edging it ever so slightly with the final kills. Both teams are playing extremely well. And 4-2 at the minute, it honestly does not reflect the actual match. It is closer than what it is. It could really be 3-3 the way that this match is going. It is an unbelievable match here tonight. And I'd like to thank all of you guys in the stream that are currently watching this. What do you think of what's going on at the minute? Are you enjoying this? Because I know I certainly am. It's just the fact that God-given talent, they're just clutching up at the right time. I don't know how they're doing it, but they are. Scout drone comes up from Ghost War operators, trying to take it out. They get it. Westall shoots it down, however that allows them a little bit of intel. Hemdall is currently just pushing a little bit away. This could be interesting though, with Hemdall and Legion both on that far right hand side of the map as you see it. Westall now. He drops down, he was shooting out, trying to get that drone down. He gets marked out though. The mortar drone and toxic drone are both pushed out. Oh, I was just trying to get on board there. But unfortunately, I wasn't quite in time to get that kill. Now, Beast Mode is isolated from his team, but that worked last map. Now, Westall here, he's got the high ground. He knows roughly where Hemdall is. He doesn't quite know where he is, but he's trying to zoom in. He's trying to see where he is. The gas drone is currently up, so we'll jump on board with the drone. As you can see, he's trying to find. He doesn't have... Oh, he's seeing Westall. Will he get the toxic out in time? It doesn't look like he did. What was Hemdall doing? He should have got that down a lot earlier. As soon as he's seen him, instead of trying to get the mark, just drop the gas and then try and worry about it, because he would then have to back out, and that gives you an opportunity to then get the mark. Just like here, Demon's currently in this toxic gas and trying to get himself out. He's got Beast Mode on that wraparound. So Demon just playing his life a little bit. Beast Mode is all the way down that bottom. Grenade trying to get him, will not connect. Tom is just in front of him. He was just in that toxic. And now the scout drone comes out. Let's see where he's trying over top of the map. He more than likely sees beast mode because in 126 seconds that access point becomes available. There comes the toxic gas by Hemdall. Beast mode has to retreat. Drone was taken out, so beast mode is currently having to just sit in this middle building, just waiting for that toxic cloud to expire. And that allows Tom and Andreas to get a little bit of a advantageous positions. So if we'll have a look at them. Oh, looks like Andreas is bringing out his drone, so we'll jump on board with Tom. So Tom here got a little bit of a high ground, but mortar drone is currently up in the air. At the moment, it's a little bit of a stalemate here. Now, will he be able to see beast mode here, Demon? Will the gas drone see Demon? That's the question, because if he does, he'll more than likely drop that gas on his head. Tom, using his drone, will jump out of the drone and just have a little overview of the map. As you can see, Hemdall is currently protecting Legion's body. Got beast mode sitting on his own in that middle building, trying to guard that access point. There goes the toxic cloud over beast mode's head. He's having to retreat. Demon should see that. So let's have a little overview, see what he can see from behind him. So that's the current view he has. As soon as beast mode lifts his head, Demon should have a shot. Throws a grenade, but will not connect though. Beast mode wraps round, so he knows roughly where Demon is. I don't believe he knows he's up on the roof though. You've got Andreas with his mortar drone. Will he know where beast mode is? If I was beast, ooh, he had to take out that drone. That was a very important play there. Little things like that, if he'd allowed that drone to continue a little bit more, then that drone would have been dropping mortars on top of his head. He is very efficient with shooting these drones. But again, he's got that close range gun. The toxic drone is coming up. He drops it on top of Demon. Demon's had to back out. Just allows himself just to not get killed. And at the moment, this game is currently sitting on a little bit of a stalemate. Demon just waiting for this toxic cloud to go so he can get back in that position. He's going to wrap round. He's trying to bino. Shots going in, trying to take out that drone. Now while that's happening, Demon just rotated across while beast mode was currently distracted. Shots currently getting done, taking out that drone, but however it was unsuccessful. Because as you can hear, the drone did manage to get mortars. Unfortunately, it wasn't in a location where the God-given talent were. So do remember, at the moment, it is a best of 9. So if God-given talent win this next round, it is GG. And Demon gets killed off a proxy. Now beast mode looks like... Oh, Very smart play. That's allowing Westo to rotate around. He throws a grenade. Throws a couple. He's in a grenade with currently suppressed. Tom's trying to get him to back up. Brilliant play. Andreas is currently stunned. And see that with one little play, one little decision, changes the whole complexity of this round. But that was all because if Tom wasn't there to help Andreas, that would have been a totally different game. Tom. I thought he would have seen beast mode there before Andreas got killed. This is a 2v2. At the moment, as you can see, Hemdall and Tom are quite isolated at the moment. So is Beast Mode, and what to do? Both players are in a sense having to contest a 1v1. Beast Mode, he's coming round. And there you have it, it's a 1v1. He's jumping over wall, and now that should allow him to go and get the pickups. But there you have it. What to do is stopping that from happening. Brilliant play. Now what to do is trying to do the same thing. He's trying to get a pickup. Or is he? No. This looks like this round's going to be a draw. And as you can see, first draw of the night. It remains 4-2 to God-given talent. As you can see, both teams are very evenly matched. And if you've just joined us, tonight our stream is Ghost War Operators, which is our Bravo team in blue, against God-given talent, which is our Alpha team in red. At the moment it is currently 4-2, as you've seen on the screen, to God-given talent. However, the scoreline does not reflect how the match has been. It has been equally matched. However, just one or two clutch players, because one was by Beast Mode and one was by Westo, clutched up at the right point. It was just unbelievable to see if you weren't joining in at that time. We'll jump on board and on an overview. As you can see, all four players pushing together. You've got Hemdall sitting back just a little bit. Drones up from both teams. And here comes the split. Andreas trying to shoot out one drone, and then the tech drone, the tech perk came into play and took out the drone. So as you can see, Beast Mode just wrapping himself around just a little bit, so we'll jump on board with him. So at the moment, Beast Mode is isolated, but that's his choice. Once again, drones coming up, they're trying to take out the drones. He's getting in just in case it was the drone jumping on his head, but it wasn't. We could jump on an overview. At the moment, Ghost War Operators are trying to rotate as a team in a group of 3, and then you've got Hemdall, as you can see in the far left corner, top left hand corner of your screen, is sitting just having a little bit of a flank. This is a good move because he doesn't necessarily need to push. However, he's been spotted. So if I was him, I would be backing off, say, right, they know where I am. I need to get back with my team, because this could mean God-given talent could try and push him and while he's isolated. But it doesn't look like that's what's happening. Hemdall is doing the right thing, trying to slowly but steadily trying to get with his team. Smart play. He doesn't know it, but if he had the chance, he could have ran across. He's putting his drone up. And as he puts his toxic drone on, the mortar drone came out as well. The tech took out the toxic drone. But as you can see, the mortar drone got off trying to stop the running routes. So if we can go on an overview here, he's got a nice high spot. Beautiful shot there by West. As you've seen that from behind. What a shot. Gas one going up. And again, that's all because Hemdall is isolated. And you've got that. If he doesn't get a kill, then it's going to be very difficult for his teammates to try and pick him up. And all God-given talent have to do now is converge onto Ghost War operators while defending that body. As you can see, it looks like Beast is going to get one. Unfortunately, he doesn't. He gets dropped. And him himself gets dropped. Demon gets dropped himself. Here comes the pickup. It's now a 3v3. So Demon here. As you can see, Westo's on that corner. He's having to back off just a little bit. So as we can see, the scout drone coming up. As soon as he moves, that should have indicated to Tom where he is. Back off, because if this was me, I would be trying to back off, regroup as a team, and then try and push. He just seen Tom. I don't think he realised until it was too late. So it looks like he's checking out that doorway just to see if anyone pops up, but as you can see, nobody is there. So he's then rechecking areas. We'll see what Andreas is up trying to find. Gunshots going in at West. West will get the drop. Now 3v2 in favour of Ghost. I beg your pardon, Ghost God-given talent. Now this is going to be very difficult for Damon and Andreas now, because they're currently isolating themselves. They need to get together, because it's very important you trade for kills. Because if you're on your own, you've got to get the things. As you can see, access point is taken. Trying to bait them out. Because of this Legion's coming on a little bit of a flank. Andreas gets what to do. It's 2v2. It's now a 2v1. Oh my god. All because God-given talent trying to, in a sense, bait the squad out. That has allowed them that option, and as you can see, it's now the tide has re-changed. This round is absolutely crazy here. Absolutely crazy. Oh, Andreas has barely got out of that with his life. Now at this point, Beast Mode is just currently watching that build and see if he comes out. At the moment, Andreas has got no option at the moment because he's currently trapped in that building. Because as you can see, Beast Mode has currently got this side of the building covered. And Legion there, trying to get the kill. He gets out of it alive. Beast Mode is pushing. I don't think he realises he's there. Could this be all over? Could this be all over? And there you have it. There you have it. Good games. GG. God-given talent win tonight's Ghost War League Xbox D League match. Oh my god, what a game. We'll have a look at the scoreboard here. As we can see, Beast Mode, Westo, they just clutched up this match. They completely turned the tides on some of their games. And again, on the opposite team, Tom was a bit using his scout drone. He's gathering the intel, so he's not always going to get the direct kills. But as I said during that stream, it was all because two players clutched up at the right times, Westo and Beast Mode. If it wasn't for them players during that match, them rounds could have been so much different, and it could have been a 4-4 going into a map 9. So I would like to say thank you very much for Ghost War Operators and God-given talent for tonight's match and the opportunity for myself to cast. If you've enjoyed the stream, give it a follow, because I'm hoping to cast a lot more matches coming up over the next week. So do follow the stream, keep up to date in the Discord chat, and allowing yourselves to find out when things are going. Okay? Other than that, I thank you for your time. Have a nice evening. Thanks for watching.